The following players were cut by the Cleveland Browns on Saturday, trimming their roster from 71 players to the league required 53 players. Make sure you react to all of the cuts in the comments section below. The final 53-man roster is also at the bottom of this post. Note, here is a list of 14 players who were cut by the Browns on Friday. They also traded OT Shon Coleman on Friday. Offensive players cut. RB Matthew Days had a strong final preseason game. Team would love to get him back on the practice squad. RB Dontrell Hilliard. FB Danny Vitale waived injured designation. The team is going without a traditional fullback, but veteran Tayorson Charles may take on that role. WR Damari Scott. WR Blake Jackson. Devin Cahuste, the Hard Knocks darling, didn't make it, but could be a practice squad candidate. OL Spencer Drango. Drango has always been intended to be a backup, but he's made a lot of starts the past few years due to injuries. Last year, he replaced Joe Thomas at left tackle. Playing nearly every snap this preseason while Kevin Zeidler was out, they decided to keep veteran Earl Watford, recently signed, instead. OL Christian DeLauro. Defensive players cut. DL Nate Orchard. His final pick 6 against the Lions wasn't enough. Orchard, a former second-round pick, was a long shot last year, but stuck around for depth. Not in 2018. DL Caleb Brantley, probably the biggest cut on the list. He was often hurt this camp, and has a history of motivational issues. Maybe that was okay with Sashi Brown, but not with John Dorsey. DL Zakovan Henderson. DL Daniel Ekuale. LB Brady Sheldon. LB BJ Fellow S. Simeon Thomas, the only one of John Dorsey's draft picks who was waived. He played tight coverage this preseason, but used his hands way too much. Should be a practice squad candidate. S. Montreal Meander. S. Teji Sanko. CB Mike Jordan, one of 2 cornerback holdovers from a year ago. He saw some increased reps lately, but the team opted to keep their new guys instead, like TJ Carey and EJ Gaines. Special teams players cut. Other moves. Final 53-man roster, as of the 1st of September 18, POS final roster Friday. Ford Blake Jackson. Tay 4, David Joku. Darren Felsit. Deval Vierson. Charles Devin Cahusta. Stephen Baggett. OL 9, Joel Bittner. Austin Corbett. C. Tritter. Kevin Zeitler. Chris Hubbard. Desmond Harrison. Earl Watford. Austin Reiter. Greg Robinson. Spencer Drango. Shon Coleman. Anthony Fabiana. Christian DeLauro. Fred Lau and Alvary Genesee. DL 9, Myles Garrett. Emmanuel Ogbalario. Ganjaba. Trevin Kala. Chris Smith. Jamie Madare. Chad Thomas. Carl Nassib. Devero Lawrence. Nate Orchard. Caleb Brantley. Zakovan Henderson. Blaine Woodson. Jeremy Falk. Lenny Jones. Daniel Ekuale. MLB 2, Joe Schaubert. Jenner Avery. OLB 4, Jamie Collins. Christian Kirk. C. James Burgess. Jermaine Grace. BJ Bella. Justin Curry. Brady Sheldon. S. 4, Demarius Randall. Jabril Peppers. Derek Kindred. Brian Body. Calhoun. Simeon Thomas. Darren Smith. Montreal Meander. Elijah Campbell. TG Sanko. CB 6, Denzel Ward. Terrence Mitchell. J. Carey, J. Gaines. Denzel Rice. Jeremiah McKinnon. Mike Jordan. Christian Booty. Street 3, Zane Gonzalez. Britton Colquitt. Charlie Hewlett. Justin Vogel. The following players do not count toward the 53-man roster. Injured reserve. WR Ricardo Lewis. CB Howard Wilson.